Hello guys, I am Parinita and welcome back to my channel to polish your CSE concepts with me. So let's get started. In my previous video of compiler design, I have already explained you with the help of example that if any grammar is given, how to identify whether it is LL1 or not, LR0 or not, SLR1 or not. We have already covered those things. Now the remaining parsers are CLR1 and LLR1. Now before starting and seeing with the help of example how to do it, let me tell you some of the important points about these two parsers. CLR1 and LALR1, both of them are bottom up parsers. They are the examples of bottom up LR parsers only. Now the main difference or the main thing that makes them different from LR0 and SLR1 is in LR0 and SLR1 we are using something known as canonical collection of LR0 items. But in CLR1 and LALR1, we will be using the canonical collection of LR1 items. In those we were using LR0 items. In this we will be using canonical collection of LR1 items. Now what is the main difference between LR0 items and LR1 items? I will show you with the help of example also. But for now remember that LR1 items are nothing but, you can say that LR1 items is equal to LR0 items plus look ahead. Means in the canonical collection of LR0 items, whenever we are introducing look aheads in that, we can say that they are LR1 items. So from this it is clear that in CLR1 and LLR1 we will be using look aheads. Now I am taking both of them in the single video or in the single example because LLR1 is nothing different. We can say that LLR1 is nothing but a composed form or minimized form of this CLR1. That means the whole process making this canonical collection of LR1 items, making the parsing table, all the steps of CLR1 and LLR1 will be same. Just that after making the table of CLR1, we will take some decision on the basis of some points and we will try to minimize the table, minimize the canonical collection, and that minimized form will be our LALR1 parsing procedure. So in the same example we will be seeing both of them. Now what is LR1 items, what are look aheads, how to do all these things, we will be seeing with the help of this example. You will get a clear idea. So let's start it. Here for example this is the grammar that is given and we have to tell whether this grammar is CLR1 or not. So first of all let's start with solving this example to know whether it is CLR1 or not. Again, if you have already seen the videos of another those parsers, you already know how to make the canonical collection. Just that in this we will be making the canonical collection of LR1 items and so there will be look aheads also. First of all, the first step is common again. We will be adding one augmented grammar. So in this case the augmented grammar will be s dash gives dot s. Now look ahead, what is look ahead? After this production we will write comma and we will write look ahead. So in this case always remember that for any starting symbol, for the starting symbol of the grammar, the look ahead is always $. Fine? Okay. Now again the same rule, after dot I am having variable, so I have to write the production of this variable also. So s gives dot aa. Now I have written this production for what? For this capital S. Now so the look ahead of this production will be after this capital S, whatever is remaining, I have to write its first as this look ahead. So after this capital S I am only having $. So here the first of $, will be $, itself. So here the look ahead will be $. Fine. Now after dot again one variable capital A is there. So I will be writing for capital A also. Dot small a capital A and dot B. Now after comma I have to write look ahead. Now again how I will see look ahead? I have written these productions due to this A. After dot here capital A is there, variable is there and due to that I have written this productions. Now I have written this for this A. So what will be the look ahead? After this A whatever is there. So after this A this whole portion is there. So after this A whatever is there I have to write first of it. So the first of $, will be equal to first of A. Now first of A, as per this production, first of A is A and B. So the look ahead will be A and B in both the cases. I hope you are getting right. Okay. So yes, now after dot I am having only terminals, so I don't need to proceed further. This will become my first state, that is state number I0. Okay. Now moving further, after dot here S is there. So for S I will be writing S dash gives S dot. Dot will be one side right. Okay. Acha. I have to write look ahead also. So here whenever I am parsing something and I am writing production for it. So the look ahead will remain same. So here the look ahead was dollar. So here also the look ahead will be dollar. Fine. Okay. Now after dot A is there, so I have to write the production for A. I will get what? S gives, dot will be shifted, so A dot A, and at the first place the look ahead will be same. So here the look ahead was dollar, so here also it will be dollar. Okay. Now after dot I am having A's variable, so I have to write for A also, A and dot B. Now what will be look ahead? I have written this production for due to this A. So after this A, what is there? Only dollar, and the first of dollar A will be dollar. So I have to write dollar as look ahead. Fine. Okay. So that's it about my this state. Then what is remaining? S is done, A is done. Now I have to do for small a and small b. Now for small a, I will get A gives A dot, here dot will be shifted, so A dot capital A, and first of all the look ahead will be same, so A slash B. Now here after dot A is there, so I have to again write the productions of A, that is dot A and dot B. Now I have written this production due to this same, so I have to write after this A whatever is there, I have to write the first of it. So after this A I am having A slash B, and the first of A and B they are their self terminals, so I will be having AB itself. Fine. Now after dot only terminals is there, so my this state is over. Now small b is remaining, so small b I will get A gives, dot will be shifted, so B dot, and the look aheads will be as it is, A slash B. So that's all about my this state. Now here dot is at the end, I don't need to proceed here. Next, in this case after dot we are having capital A, so yes I have to do for that. So on capital A what I am getting, S gives, dot will be shifted, so A dot and dollar. Dot at the end, no need to proceed further, that's it. Okay. Now after dot, now I am having small a. So on small a I have to do it. On small a I will get A gives A dot A, and on the first place the look ahead will be as it is. Now after dot I am having variables, so I have to write the production for it also, or dot B. Now what will be look ahead? I have written this production due to this A, and after this A I am having only dollar, and the first of dollar is dollar itself, so it will be dollar. Fine. Okay. So this is my next. This state is also completed because after dot I am having only terminals. Fine. So A is done. B. Okay, B is remaining. Now A gives, B will, dot will be shifted, so I will get A gives B dot, but that is already available. So I don't need to make any new state. I will just forward it here on small b. Fine. So capital A is done, small a is done, and again small b is done. So all the states from this state is done. Now we have to work on this state. Fine. So from this state what I will get, on capital A I will get A dot. Okay. On capital A I will get A gives A dot, and my look ahead will be same at the first place, so A dot B. This is my one state that I got. Then we have to make the production for small a. So from small a I will be getting, I guess I will be getting itself. for small a I will be getting a gives a dot a or ab. So this is the same state I will be getting, right? So on small a we will just do self loop on small a. Right, on small a we will be doing self loop. And what about small b? A gives b dot, so it will give me again this same production. On b I will forward it here on b. So again capital A is done, small a is done, and small b is done. All the productions are done. So this state is also done. Now here dot is at the end, I don't need to proceed it. Yes, and here also dot is at the end, so I don't need to proceed it too. But for this state I have to work again, right? So for capital A I will be having one production. For capital A, what I will be having? I will be having A gives a dot, a dot, and this will be dollar as it is. So that's all about this state, because dotted at the end. Now anything else? Yes, a for small a if I do, see, for small a if I do here, I will get a gives small a dot capital A and dollar, and I think it is the same state itself. Yes, so on small a it will go on itself, and on small b I guess I have to make a state. For small b where it will go, a gives b dot and dollar. Yes, a gives b dot or dollar. So I have to make one state for small b. For small b, what we will get? A gives b dot or dollar. Okay, I think we have made a mistake here. Here also on small b, it will give a gives b dot comma b dot and dollar. That is this state. Here we were getting a gives b dot and a slash b as look ahead. So our b from this state, our b won't go here. Right, I hope you have understood. So here we have made a mistake. This b, this production from b. See, from b we will get what? A gives b dot. Here also it was a gives b dot, but here we will get the look ahead dollar. That is same as this, not this. So that's what makes this different from those LR0 and SLR1, because in these cases we have to be very careful about the look aheads, right? So I guess yes, now we are done with our states. Let's name our states or number our states. So let's name it as I0, and this is I1, I2, this is I3, I4, I5, I6, let's name it as from B, from this we are going here, right? So let's name it I7, let's name it I8, and this is finally I9. So here, yes, we are getting these many states from I0 to I9. Right, we are getting 10 states from I0 to I9. So I would again like to suggest you to take a snapshot of it. Okay, take a snap of it, so that now in the next page we are going to make a table. So you will be having this, so I will be having this, and if you will be also having one snapshot, then you can see it together. So this is the whole canonical collection of LR1 items that we are going to use in both CLR1 and LLR1. Fine. So these are the my states of canonical collection of LR1 items with their item number or with their number of states. So please take a snapshot or note it down, however you are convenient. Now we are going to make a table. Fine. Okay. Now let's go and make a table. We are making a table here. The procedure, okay, let me take it aside so that I can see it. Yes. Now for making a table, somewhat the rules remain same. How we have to do? Here also like LR0, see again the table structure and everything will be same as LR0 and SLR1. Here also we will be writing the state numbers here. Our state numbers were 0 to 9. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So these are the state numbers that we got, right? These are the state numbers that we got. Let's divide it. And in the action and go to part, which were the terminals we were having? A, B and dollar. So in the action part we will be having these three. In the go to part we will be having what? We were having capital S and capital A as variables. So this rule remains same. All the shift, all writing the shift moves are also remaining the same. The only difference is again how to put our reduction moves. The only difference is that. Now in case of LR0 and SLR1, what we were doing? We were writing the reduce moves. In LR0 we were writing the reduce moves in the whole action part, right? And in the SLR1 we were writing the reduce moves in the follow set of LHS. But in case of CLR1 and LALR1, we are going to write our we are going to write our reduce moves in the look aheads. It is very simple. It is actually simpler than those two also. In this we don't have to calculate anything. We just have, we are already having look aheads in our states. We just have to look at those look aheads and we have to enter our reduction moves there. That's it. So let's see, you will get a clear idea. First of all, again the process is everything same. Again see the canonical collection of LR1 items together, you will get a clear idea. From I0 on capital S we are going to, from I0 on capital S we are going to 1. We are going to 1. I0 capital A we are going to 2. From I0 on small a we are going to 3. S3. From I0 on B I am going to 4. So again shift move 4. That's it. I1 is the finishing state or accepting state of my augmented grammar, right? So in I1 on dollar I just have to write accept. Fine. I2, from I2 on A 5. On A we are going to 5. From I2 on small a we are going to 6. S6. From I2 on B we are going to 7. S7. Fine. Okay. From I3 on capital A 8. From I3 on small a to itself, that is S3. Small a, capital A. On B, on small b we are going to 4. On small b we are going to 4. Okay. Now fourth, I4. I4, as you can see, what is I4? I4 is A gives B dot. That is, it is my reduction step. It is, see, here if I talk about I4, you can see here I4 is what? A gives B dot. This is my reduction state. Now let's name our productions. Let it name as 1, let it name as 2, let it name as 3. Fine, because as you know we have to place our reduction moves along with the number R1, R2, R3 like that. So it is a reduction move, and which number of reduction move is it? 3. So I have to place R3 as I told, where? In the look ahead. So here the look ahead is small a and small b. So what I will do, for A gives B dot, that is my R3, I have to place R3 inside A and B column and in the 4th row. Fine, it is that simple. So in the 4th row, what I will do, I will write R3 inside A and B. That's it. Okay, now if I talk about 5th state, my 5th state is again, it is again reduction state R1. S gives AA, that is R1. So I have to write R1 where? Inside dollar, because the look ahead is dollar. So I have to write R1 inside dollar. Then 6th state, from 6th state on small a we are going to itself. From 6th state on small b we are going to 7. Okay, and from 6th on capital A we are going to 9. Fine. Now 7th, from 7th state is again reduction state, that is A gives small b, so R3. So I have to write R3 where? On dollar. R3 on dollar, that's it. Okay. Then we are having 8th state. 8th state is again a reduction state, A gives AA dot, but in this case, so it is R2 and the look ahead is A and B. R2 I have to write in A and B. Now the 9th state is again reduction state, A gives AA, that is again R2 but inside dollar. Look ahead is dollar. So that's it. This is my table of CLR1. The thing that I have shown you, this is the table of CLR1, and again the rule remains same, that after constructing the whole table we have to see that if there is any conflict or not. In this case there is no conflict, there is no cell in which more than one value is there. In every cell we are either having 0 values or 1 value, maximum 1 value is there, so no conflict, so we can say that yes, it is CLR1. So I hope you have understood the whole process of CLR1, and once you have understood the process of CLR1, the process of LALR1 remains same. You have to make the same canonical collection of LR1 items and you have to make the same table. But after that, the only thing you have to do for LALR1 is, see, here we are having productions. After making whole productions, the only thing you have to check for LALR1 are that is there any two states. You just have to check that is there any two state for which is there any two state which are having the same productions but different look ahead. So here yes, we are having, see, we are having I3 and I6, I4 and I7 and I8 and I9. These are the states in which, see, 3 and 6. Here we are having 3 and here we are having 6. All the productions are same, but in 3 we are having A/B as the look ahead, and in 6 you are having dollar as look ahead. Understood? Like that, these are the pair of states. These three are the pair of states in which the productions are same, but the only difference is look ahead. So in LALR1 what we will do is, we will merge these states. We will merge 3, 6, we will merge 4, 7, we will merge 8, 9. That's it. So the difference will come in the table also. In the table what we will do is, instead of 3, wherever we are having 3, we will write 3, 6. See, instead of 3, state number 3, we will write it as state number 36, and we will remove the state number 6. Then we were having 4, 7. So we will make the state number 4 as together 4, 7, and we will remove state number 7, entry for state number 7. And then 8, 9. So we will make this only 8 as together 8, 9, and we will be removing this entry for 9th state. Getting? So this is the main difference we will do in LALR1. And similarly, wherever shift move we are having 3, we will write it as 3, 6. No change in the reduction move, because in the reduction we are writing, with the reduction we are writing the number of the productions. So whenever there is a shift move, instead of 3 we will write 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, like that. Whenever there is 4 we will write 4, 7, because we have gathered 4 and 7, combined 4 and 7. So we will make them as 4, 7, and like this you will do similarly. Just that we just find out the states that are common. Only the difference is look ahead, like 3 and 6, like 4 and 7, and 8 and 9 here. So we will merge the steps here. We will merge the row number, or we will merge the entries for those states, as well as wherever there is a shift move. In the shift moves also we will write together 3, 6, 4, 7 and 8, 9. So like this you can reduce your table. So the reduced table of CLR1 will be known as LALR1. So after reduction of the table. After reducing the table in this same way, again you have to check if there is a conflict or not. If there is no conflict, again you can say that our table is, our given grammar is LALR 1 also, and in case there is any conflict, so we can say that our grammar is CLR 1 but our grammar is not LALR 1. Okay, so I hope you have understood the whole method of this look aheads, LR1 items, and all the things we have learned in this video, and try to practice one more example by yourself. You will get a very clear idea. Thank you.